A dazzling facility located here in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Welcome, everybody, to the booth. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward for this game. And Brock, as a former quarterback, I know your focus is on the offensive side of the ball ahead of this kickoff.
Yeah, these two offenses are so fun to watch because the best offenses in this league, Kate, they're about trust. And it just pops out. When you study them during the week on the game film, you just see it. They trust one another. That's head coach, that's coordinator, that's play caller, that's to the quarterback, and then certainly the 11 on the field. Both these groups are getting it done.
The punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, has it teed up and ready to go. And away we go at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Williams starting with a pass here. Wilson's got it. And that is a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, here's Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Williams from the gun. That's caught for the first. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. First give on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
They have another first and 10 on this opening drive. This one from the opposing 40. Working from the gun, Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And that'll bring up second down.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Now here's Williams. Hauled in by Waddle. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, and to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Complete beyond the marker. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And that gives the Browns a first.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Escapes the... This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Another try following the sack. This ball's cut by McCaffrey. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Third down run by Gibbs. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. Just short on third down. No gain on the run. And now what will they do on fourth? All right, still scoreless through one.
With no score.
We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. We'll see what they choose to do. It's fourth and real short inside the red zone. They'll go. It's McCaffrey. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. McCaffrey can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, second and goal. Williams will look to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
So now, here's third and goal. They'll run. It's Gibbs. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a fourth down.
Three plays haven't gotten it done. Now a fourth to try to reach that end zone. Williams to throw. And on fourth down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. And their first drive won't end in points after all. He stopped, and they're going to turn it over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Started a little slow, but we've arrived at the 2-minute warning. It's the Falcons with 10 to go still on 2nd down. Throwing from near his own goal line. That one finds Josh Downs. Has room down the left sideline. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get some late points and the lead. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down. Williams set to pass. Finds his man, Waddle. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Now Williams. Finds him over the middle. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Play brought to an end by Jordan Whitehead.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. 1st down throw by Williams. On the move, headed right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. To throw, Williams. On target to Waddle. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Here's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
And he has the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw, just the right touch, and you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead, I don't care.
You're biased.
But the success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
One last play before the break. Throwing it just before halftime. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. First and 10 from the 41. To throw, Richardson. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Richardson now on second and 10. That's complete, David Njoku. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. Chased out to his right. He's running with it. And he's down inside the 35 before going out. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
First down, here's Swift. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. Well, Brock, it was an absolute battle in the first half as they played to a tie, heading into the locker rooms. And already we have the first big play of half number 2 with that INT.
Yeah, not just the first big play, but maybe the first separating play here, Kate. There's always a moment in the second half, especially where one of these teams makes the play, right? That one that we're going to circle and look back to as the defining play of the half. We may just have witnessed it right there.
Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
First and 10 from the 41. Coming right is Gibbs. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Bobby Okereke making that stop.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Throwing now from the gun. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. He's dropping back to throw. Forced out to his right. He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely done. After 3 quarters, we're... He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. They'll go right side with Gibbs. And he's stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. From the 16. He's on the move. Now here he goes. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. A nice gain of 8 there, and it brings them to 1st and goal.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Williams from the gun. Cut near the goal line. That's a Cleveland touchdown. Prater on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Prater on to send it away. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Play action with Richardson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Here he is to throw. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He finds him beyond the marker. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs, Brock, they pick up the first instead. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. Looking to throw it. A quick slant into the hands of Downs. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches at the Browns.
Now to throw. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Throwing now. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they take him down right along the 30. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. To throw. He'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
Here he is to throw. Cut near the goal line. And it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th.
Set to kick off.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Back to throw. He's going deep this time. Oh, big moment here. This is intercepted. And the Falcons are stopped on the return, so a turnover on on the final play of regulation, and this game is not over yet. Well, Brock, 4 quarters, couldn't decide a winner.
Roberto Sanchez set to kick off.
Gotta block that missed kick from their minds and refocus. Still a win to be had as overtime has begun. That's gonna be taken in at the 8. And he's gonna make this to the 28 before going down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. First throw of overtime now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
He puts everything behind. Oh, big interception here. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Falcons surprise them with the interception and now have a chance to win this game. You want that ball first in OT, Brock. You get the chance to control your own destiny. But what a stunning turn of events now as that interception gives this team a chance to win it all right here.
That just can't happen. I mean, offensively, that just can't happen. But defensively, I know exactly what those defenders are saying as they're running off the field. Okay, now's your time. Go finish this pick, go win this game, and let's go celebrate in that locker room.
Even 15 yards on the pickup there. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
And he's brought down for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Connecting on the slant. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Swift gets it, going left. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
At the 13-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Drops. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And that'll leave them with just 1 remaining in overtime. So here they are. A chance to win this with a field goal. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. The kick is good. He got it.
King.
And they've taken back the lead.
Good job, baby.
The Falcons
You had to come all the way back. You did that, baby. You did that. Don't hold back on him.
His aim was
Don't
straight to
hold
make it
back.
happen and put an end to this competitive ball game. That's it for all of us. On behalf of our crew and my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. This has been another edition of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say goodbye from Atlanta.